Well, we often hear of the death of the family farm in Canada, but a program about 2 hours east of our city is proving there's still life in agriculture. As
Ross Neitz explains, students are learning to become Canada's farmers of the future through hands-on experience.
In Vermilion, Elena Schmidt keeps a close eye on the harvest and an even closer one on her future.
I've grown up on a farm my whole life, but there's so much we do out here that even I didn't really get a chance to do growing up.
Elena is no farmer, at least not yet, but she's getting there.
This is pretty much a real-life lab out here.
She and hundreds of other students are learning the business firsthand at Lakeland College.
So if it's 39.9, would you treat him?
It's unique for what it offers outside of the classroom. Agriculture students making real business decisions with real equipment, real livestock, using real money from the school.
So we cover basically everything that you would on an everyday farm operation at home.
We're not here to set up a perfect environment. It's supposed to run like a regular business would. Sometimes that means you have to deal with adversity.
Absolutely there's risk, but frankly that's a reality in agriculture and in running an ag business.
One additional agenda item is going to be the open heifers, how we're going to market that. So we're going to have to look at a business case.
It is hands-on learning offering life lessons with real consequences. And another valuable lesson, it won't be easy. Farming and ranching is a way of life for tens of thousands of people in Canada. But every year, the number of people working the land grows less. 20 years ago, Alberta and Saskatchewan combined had 118,000 farms. Today, there are only about 80,000. The land is still being used, but family-owned farms and ranches are slowly being pushed out by large commercial operations. Despite this, student interest only seems to be rising.
In our case, enrollments have really jumped substantially in the last 6 years. We've more than doubled our enrollments in agriculture.
I grew up in the city. It's a smaller city.
Some, like Jessica Richards, had never set foot on a farm before enrolling. Now she can't imagine anything else.
I went from knowing absolutely nothing, never being in a swather, combine, hauling grain, nothing, to doing it for the whole weekend if they need me. It's a great industry to be into. I love it so far.
After graduation, some of the students will go home to farms or ranches. Others,
like myself, who don't have a farm to go back to, will go into the industry.
Their futures aren't certain. Nothing is. But with the experience they've gained here, students like Elena hope to harvest a bright future and continue a way of life they've come to love.
It's totally different than the city. It's just, people have to kind of experience it to really understand.
Ross Neitz, Global News.
And Lakeland College is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. The school's student-managed farm programs are the largest in Canada.